We have no phones today. Do people want to call in? They can call in and chat.
I think people are used to the, like when you and, first of all, you guys, even when it's a regular show, you only take 3 phone calls a day.
Yeah.
And when you and Ann are doing a show, you take 0 phone calls, so.
Yeah, if anybody wants to call in and talk to us or congratulate Bobby or, I'm not going to do an advice show because it's all of us here, but I still technically owe the company one. So if anybody wants to call in, if anybody has one question, I will count the minutes of that, and that will go towards...
What's the phone number?
866-WOW1-WOW.
Yeah, if anybody wants to call in, and I know some people will call in, what are you guys doing? What are you guys talking about? We don't know.
Yeah.
We're just yapping. We didn't have to do any show. Why am I being defensive? No
I'm talking about Scott Dorson.
Excuse me, I'm clearing my throat. But I got a tweet from the guy, Abu something, who's a big, I think he's always gets mad when we bash Islam. But he's a good fan, and he said that he saw Man of Steel, and he said it was a masterpiece. Abu Salam, I think his name is.
A masterpiece?
Yeah.
That's a big
heavy,
statement.
Yeah, that's a heavy word.
Yeah,
a masterpiece.
I don't know. I've heard...
Bob!
Jim, I'm right here.
Oh, sorry.
I've heard a couple... I've heard differing things about it. I know E-Rock saw it.
Oh, E-Rock?
He did?
What'd you see? What'd you think?
Yeah, he just decided not to contribute.
Great.
Oh, you did like it?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
But was it like the Batman Returns?
No, Superman.
No.
Oh.
No, he's saying it was like they made Superman dark.
It's darker.
It's not as
Anthony's not
clean
gonna
cut,
say it.
happy.
but really,
Polished all-American Superman.
My thing is, like, did you see the last Superman movie they made?
I did.
It killed the franchise for me. Like, I
Why?
couldn't be less excited about this Superman movie because the last one with Kevin Spacey and all them was horrible.
Did you come see that with us?
Yeah, and we sat with Sandy Kenyon.
Yeah.
I was there.
Did you go?
Yeah, didn't Patrice yell some shit out?
Yeah,
and Sandy got mad, right?
Yeah. Same thing. It was the same scenario with Cloverfield.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know why why don't we do that anymore?
Go to the screenings all together. It was a horrible movie.
So bad.
And that's why I couldn't, like, it completely turned me off of these Superman movies.
Yeah, it sucked, and I hated the boat scene.
They're horrible.
Fucking sucked.
Horrible.
I don't even remember what you're talking about.
The boat.
Like, I've completely blocked it out of my memory.
But I've heard this one has more backstory. Like,
Yeah.
this one actually has a plot to it and everything.
The first 20 minutes doesn't even have Superman. It's just Krypton.
Right.
Spoiler alert, jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, come on.
I don't give a shit.
I do.
Yeah, what else is there? Does he have a cape?
Not till way
You know,
later.
when you say that, you should smash the glass. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no,
Eric.
say fudge. I don't give a fudge.
How was the guy who played it, though? Was he good?
Yeah, because you didn't recognize him, so he didn't take you out like you believe that he's the character. So he's not like Russell Crowe looks like He-Man.
It's Superman.
Yeah.
So he
The
kind of
real
takes you
one
out of
this
the movie a little
time.
bit.
It's the real Superman.
Oh, was you clapping your hands? Soup, soup, soup. Where's my coffee? Is that guy coming?
Hey,
Or no?
what do you mean? What do you mean Russell Crowe looked like Hercules?
Well, the suit that he's wearing makes him a lot bigger than he really is. So you're not really believing that
It's
he's
the movies.
Yeah,
Right.
I know, but it's an awkward looking.
And
suit.
did they explain what happens to him when he comes to Earth and why he has the powers? Does he? Because
Yeah, just briefly they mention.
Well,
it.
he's from Krypton.
Yeah,
and they explain that, but he doesn't know all his powers, right?
no, Superman doesn't know until way later.
Right, and then the sun is his son. Is his
Is his what?
is his
You're just making shit up.
Yeah, what are you talking
His son has nothing to do with shit. You don't know anything about Superman, do
no,
you?
the sun that gives him his power.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, in the last one it did. Remember? He had to go
No,
up to the sun.
You don't know
He had to go to
shit
the
about
sun.
Superman, do you?
He had to go to the sun.
A
to get
minute
his
ago, you were
power
like,
back.
does he know how he got his
Travis?
powers?
Travis?
I told you I already blocked that movie out of my head.
Am I
get
right
his
about
powers.
the sun?
Was Superman Returns
Am I right
a
about the
reboot?
sun?
The yellow sun gives him his power.
The yellow sun gives him his powers.
The yellow sun.
Really good.
The sun. That's our sun. I don't call it the yellow sun because it's our sun.
They call it the yellow
Krypton has
sun.
a red
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah, the yellow sun gives him his power.
Wait a minute. So Superman, how many reboots after Christopher Reeve? were there?
17.
This is the second.
Yeah, it was just
Second,
Sorry.
they're just remaking the same.
you know
well,
what's so
Hollywood
No,
weird?
they're not.
Stinks.
They're
Yeah,
not. The last one wasn't even a reboot. It was supposed to be like a
Oh,
continuation
that's what I'm
of.
asking. Okay.
Yeah, this is an actual retelling of everything, but
And they
pull
did it with Batman, and they pulled it off.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. All
They
right, you're
pulled
right.
it off
And-
in an amazing way,
Yeah,
and they're
that's true.
doing the same exact thing with this one.
Yeah.
To explain it.
That
Okay.
Superman Returns got 75% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It was horrible,
That
though.
piece of shit.
Yeah. It was bad.
That Superman Returns was supposed to be in the Christopher Reeves storyline.
Eric's right. It's the continuation.
Yeah, it was supposed to continue after the second.
He's younger than
Christopher Reeves movie.
Oh, so you're ignoring Superman 3?
You're ignoring 3 and 4, and this was supposed to be like Superman
Richard
left
Pryor.
and all of a sudden came back after
Richard
many
Pryor,
years.
that one
Never
gone.
existed.
No.
Yeah,
Poor guy.
but this is a retelling. They change a couple of things that doesn't take away from the original story, and they kind of pull a Star Trek. The new reboot of Star Trek, where they give you enough of the original story, but then twist it a little bit so they can change the timeline.
The Star Trek reboot was good. Although Gene Wilder said something interesting last
I
night
was just thinking of that.
when they were talking about reboots, because somebody asked him about the Willy Wonka remake, and he said he took it as an insult.
He said it's insulting.
Should have.
I thought
Yeah.
I heard that he left the country because of that. Like he
Maybe.
moved to England because of that movie.
No.
That's what I heard.
No, he doesn't like. You say he likes Johnny Depp. He's a good actor, but he didn't like what Timothy. Who did that? I'm sorry.
Tim Burton. He said he doesn't like Tim Burton as a director.
He goes at least not for
I
that.
heard he started believing in I got nothing.
Yeah, I know. These are your same as your Superman theories.
I have a question. We have people on the phone. I would love to talk to them.
Nonsense.
Yeah, we got
Kenny,
a lot of people.
Where is this guy? I asked for coffee 50 minutes ago. What the fuck's he doing?
What's going on, Kenny?
I don't know. I'm not trying to be a prima donna, but I'm fucking sleepy. I asked for coffee 50 minutes ago, and this guy's not back yet?
He's getting the
hang on.
entire order.
Okay.
Let me hit the button for you. Go ahead.
He's getting the entire order of coffee and food.
Right.
So he's going to 3 different locations.
So couldn't send somebody else out too?
If you want coffee from here, I'll go get it right now.
No,
and
it's just, all right. Fucking tired. All right, who's on the phone?
Paul in North Carolina.
Yay.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I will not let Paul near my kid.
Yay. I'll watch him. Go ahead, go to the opera.
I
Hello.
got a question for Jim. I know you guys are face to face with these guys. How do you know that they're telling the truth? Because Jim Thorson yesterday, he was very believable, and I remember Damien Eccles a few weeks back, very, very believable, and you kind of know or get a sense you guys are telling the truth. I mean, how do you know?
You don't always know. Honestly, like I'm sure we've been bullshitted before, and maybe this guy exaggerated. You develop a certain set, like, the big Tucker Max story. When we had Tucker Max in it, we had that big fight with Tucker Max.
What was the fight about? I didn't know about that.
Oh, yeah, the author. We liked Tucker Max. And what happened was he was telling some very funny stories, and then all of a sudden, Opie, me, and Anthony just knew he lied. He was lying. And it was insulting that we felt like he was talking to us like we were dummies, like he wasn't admitting to the fact that, he was being playful and exaggerating. He was acting like these were real stories. And
right.
It just kind of was insulting, so we wound up it got very uncomfortable. And Opie has big balls. He was just playing this clip going, liar, liar. And it was just a big argument. But whatever. So you don't always know.
But you can tell there's a big difference, like when Tucker Max is telling these stories that obviously don't add up versus like Bert Kreischer telling stories that are true. You know what I mean? And he's got details to back him up. And you can tell the way people are saying it.
And I wonder, there might even be exaggerations in Bert stories. I don't know. But an exaggeration here and there is one thing. Like Scott Thorson may have exaggerated certain points. But
I'm sorry. To this day, Tucker Max was on, what, like 6 or 7 years ago?
Yeah.
He still has a What Happened to You on Opie and Anthony in his FAQ on his website because it got so much, like, internet buzz.
And he'll make it look like we were just trying.
yeah.
He'll never say they were irritated that I was bullshitting them or that I was telling a frat boy story. And I don't say he's an untalented writer. I'm sure he's a great writer. And we were enjoying
He's obviously
stories.
a good writer. He's a funny storyteller.
He was a good storyteller. We were enjoying him. But there was something about, because we don't like when guys do bits and stuff, it was almost like you're talking to a guy and then you realize, oh, he's doing a bit. And it just got annoying.
Right.
Not that we never exaggerate, not that we don't bullshit, but it was like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? What are we, a morning zoo?
It was
just
fiction.
It was, at least it sounded like fiction. It was irritating.
Yeah,
So,
I think Scott Thorson might have been bullshitting on some stuff.
he might have exaggerated. Absolutely, dude.
He definitely struck me as the type that would say whatever for publicity.
His time frames might have been bullshit.
Yeah. And some of the detailing, like,
Yeah. I didn't believe that he didn't kiss Lee. I didn't believe that he didn't fuck him. But he obviously lived with Liberace. Like when he said it was on and off for 17 years. Like
I believe, of course, yeah, that's documented.
Didn't he say he wasn't gay too?
Yeah,
Bye.
and he might have been. And that might be true because he wouldn't let Liberace fuck him in the ass.
And he said he fucked Loretta Lynn.
Oh yeah, he fucked Loretta Lynn. We should have got into that.
I fucked Loretta Lynn.
Congratulations, Bob.
Thanks.
We should have got into the Loretta Lynn thing. We just didn't have time. Thank you. And there was also what else did he say?
The lead singer
Charlie
of
Manson?
AC/DC got my fucking coffee for me.
Yeah, he said
Thanks,
he
Angus.
said he was hanging out with Charlie Manson in jail.
Yeah, was he telling the truth there?
I
We
don't know about that. It would seem like they would isolate Charlie Manson.
Yeah, he's in San Quentin, I believe. So thank you, sir. We just don't know who else we got. Sam?
Phil in Virginia.
Fill in it with what?
Hey, Jimmy, Bob.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
How you guys doing today?
Good, buddy.
Hey, that interview was fucking amazing because, you get a lot of people in there that don't tell the truth and that hold things back. And that guy did not lie. And I'm not going to say he didn't lie, but he definitely didn't hold anything back. I mean, come on. Michael Jackson was a top with a small dick. I mean, who else is going to tell you that?
But that's also, that's his whole deal. It's not like he's not a guy who's, when people hold things back, it's because they're trying to sell something else. Like all he does is talk about people who are famous for doing something.
I think the point he's making is pretty specific. With details. I mean, great liars. That's what they do. They give you those details. But to say there's that's pretty specific. To say he has a small dick and he likes to fuck in the ass. That's the exact opposite what you would actually think Michael Jackson would do. You think Michael Jackson would just like to get jerked off with a foot,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
But and also the movie, and I've watched it now twice. And Jimmy, there's a point in that movie where Michael Douglas, I swear to God, and I agree with you 1,000% that if that had been a theatrical release, he would win an Oscar. But there's a point in that movie where he. When he calls him at the end when he's dying, and he goes, "Scott, are you okay? Are you okay?" And the acting in that is so masterful because you can tell he's not concerned about the guy's health. He just wants to find out if he's got the disease so he can go, "This faggot gave me AIDS," Do
you think so? I don't know. I thought he was actually worried about Scott.
I don't think he was. I really think he was looking at that point he was going to use him one last time. He could go, again, this guy gave me this disease.
Oh, see, I didn't pick that up. I picked up when Michael Douglas called him, and you got there, and he looked like fucking E.T. on the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
I really believed he was concerned about him because Liberace knew that he was the one getting fucked in the ass. He knew that Scott wasn't getting fucked in the ass.
And he wasn't going to announce it anyway. Like he was trying
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I disagree, sir. I think that was genuine concern because he knew he was a dead man and he wanted to he's like, just come visit me. You are my favorite. He wanted to just see him again. And he also knew that he was fucking young. Liberace knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
So who knows, dude? Maybe you're right, but I didn't get that. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Goodbye. Make the font bigger, Trev.
Right. Jim in Pennsylvania.
Hi. Where?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome, Jimmykins.
Hey, I want to let you know my brother-in-law did time out he's doing life in California, and he's been through all the prisons, and he was in Coracan prison. That's where Scott said he was and saw Manson, and that's where Manson is. Okay. So that could be true, and I doubt Manson's in protective custody or anything, because he'd be down 23 hours a day, and I just don't think he would go for that. I mean, he's probably saw him in Coracan.
Oh, okay, maybe.
So, I mean, that's something, those are things all verifiable. I mean, I don't know. He could be full of shit about everything else, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was Jim in Pennsylvania. Well, people want to,
what does his brother do? What the fuck does his brother do?
What's that?
That guy's brother do. I want to know what he did.
Oh, what'd he do? Yeah, shit. Probably something like, fucking mail fraud. Okay, people want to congratulate Bobby, so let's have someone that wants to congratulate Bobby.
Dave in Illinois.
What's happening, gentlemen? Bob Kelly, congratulations on the birth of your child.
Dave, what's up, buddy? Thank you.
No problem.
Do you have kids, Dave?
Yeah, I got 3 of my own and 3 stuck, so I got 6 total.
Oh my God, dude! What are you? Are you a millionaire?
God, fuck no! I drive a truck, dude.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did your wife breastfeed, or did you just go right to formula?
Well, I've been married twice, so my first two boys breastfed. I saw my 15-year-old. I watched his birth, and I also saw my daughter born with my second one, man. And my God, it spoiled me on pussy for a while.
It fucks it up, right?
Oh, it fucked my head up, dude. I did never want to see that again.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah,
terrible.
It was.
How's your dick gonna fit inside of there again? I got a mediocre cock at best.
Yeah, same here, dude. It was tough.
When you fucked again, was it like fucking like a hot air balloon?
Yeah, pretty much. It was like fucking a wet plastic bag.
Oh, God damn it! I'll get that bitch on a Kegel exercise program.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
All right, thanks, buddy.
It's gonna be like a wizard sleeve.
Hey, I wanted to say something about this Thorson guy, man. I didn't believe everything. I mean, there's no way he could have been with Liberace that long and never took a dick. Never.
Maybe, but he might have been a total top. Who knows, dude? And plus, Liberace was probably fucking other people. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, I mean, he creeped me out, dude.
I think we should see other people. We're at a good place in our relationship. We make each other happy.
It's a great impression.
Yeah, I think that we should see other people.
Oh, my God.
All right, buddy. Thank you. Here's a good question. Mike in Jersey City wants to ask Bob a very poignant question, and I think that's a fair question.
What's that?
Hello, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, how's it going? Hey, Bobby.
What's up, buddy?
Congratulations on the birth of your kid there.
Thanks, buddy.
Just want to know if you measured your little kid's dick yet.
No.
Is that standard for dads to do?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, usually they say it's like it'll grow to 4 times the size.
Well, it's definitely not my cock. Like I can tell it's now that the circumcision stuff's healing. Yeah, he's not. He got whatever her brothers have, whatever size cock they have. I think it's over there. It's not my dick.
Good or bad?
It's fucking anything's better. Anything's better than my one potato. One potato, game over.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I love you, Jimmy, too. You know, you're one of my favorite comedians.
As I should be. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. All right. Yes, Corey. That's how you executive produce.
Corey in Jersey.
What's up, Corey?
Yeah, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how you
Hey,
doing?
I just wanted to let you know that Charlie Manson has been in 23-hour lockdown since he was locked up in the 60s. There's no way that fucking Scott's seen him in prison. No way.
Maybe, yeah. That sounds right to me, too, because I remember hearing that he was
I've seen videos of him on YouTube where they've interviewed him 20 years into his sentence, and he's so fucking nuts and in there for so long that he's like... just screaming and dancing around the thing. He's out of his mind from it being in there for so long. There's no way.
He's nutty as a bunch of fruitcakes, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks
Okay,
for the
nice
fucking call, cocksucker.
Chip.
What?
Watch it,
Fuck
man.
him.
Fuck, man.
Let's go to one. Which one do you want to go to?
Alex.
All right, you pick him, Sam.
Alex, what's up?
Hello, Alex.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's Eric. I don't know. Hey, listen. I don't know. Is this the Opie and Anthony show? Or
It is.
Because I hear a lot of gay talk on here.
What gay talk?
I don't know. I mean, nothing about dudes fucking other dudes.
Oh,
Yeah, what gay talk?
Well, hold on. We're talking about a movie, and then we interviewed the guy from who's the movie was about.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I wanted to switch it up. Let's talk about something more manly, like hermaphrodites.
Okay. What about them?
Well, one real quick thing. I wanted to say congratulations to my daughter, Julia, who's graduating 8th grade today, and we're all very proud of her.
Sure.
Now, back to hermaphrodites.
Okay.
You ever been with one, Jim?
I have not, no.
No?
No.
Do you think that's like a unicorn? Like, are they really out there? Because I don't know if they're just man-made or...
You know what? You can't really... I mean, I've tried to... Even on porn sites like Clitty.com to find them, and they're all fake.
Oh,
like even the porn, you never see a real one on in a porn video. You can't. I I mean, you would imagine that there'd be a porn video with a hermaphrodite in it, a legitimate one, but it's all that. It's like a fake cock.
I think it's just legend. I don't think they're really out there.
I don't know. Jamie Lee Curtis disagrees.
Yeah, I've heard that she is, and I've always, who knows, man? I don't know.
Don't forget Lady Gaga. They said it on
She's not a hermaphrodite. She has a big, beautiful pussy. Lady Gaga is sexy. Yeah. She has a big, fat puss. All right, thank you for the call, buddy. Appreciate it.
That's weird, though. I've thought about that.
Yeah, I wonder if they're real, too. I don't know.
I've never seen a real one. I've never seen a real hermaphrodite.
I'm sure they are.
And it's hard to find one. And the ones that are on porn sites, when they come, it comes out like, a honey bun syrup. It's just fake dicks and shit. You know what I mean?
All right, Sam, just pick one. What the fudge?
What the fudge, indeed, John.
Stupid.
In Florida. John.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, buddy. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, Jimmy, thanks for coming in, man.
Sure.
Bobby, congratulations, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, I want to ask you, Jimmy, about Teen Mom there, man. Did she get to you when she came in there or what? I mean, I thought you guys were going to throw her out of there. I couldn't stand her.
Yeah, she was. I'll tell you what. I had heard that she was kind of bitchy, but I with her, I say this: she's 21, and she's. And then I was reading the boyfriend that she was dating, the baby was killed 2 weeks before the baby was born or something. So she's kind of had a rough go of it. I did not believe her necessarily about the porn, but I'd only seen a brief bit of it, so I wasn't sure. But I felt like, why go after her? Because again, she's an easy target. Like, it's not hard to beat up on a 21-year-old, and we only had her for a few minutes. So, she didn't really get to me, because I knew that if we got into it, I was going to be really brutal. But it was like, for what? She wasn't being awful. She was like a little standoffish, but she didn't get to me, dude. And I didn't want to be mean to her.
Yeah, I know Opie said he was a little tired, and that's why he went, a little easy on her and all. Just wish you came in going, I'm not all about that. What are you about? Why are you here?
Yeah, but again, it's like, I hate attacking porn chicks. I fucking hate it because they're easy targets. Like, here's what they do. I've been on porn shoots. That's a hard fucking job. I love when people say, "Oh, what do you just do porn?" First of all, no one says that to the male porn actors, and I've watched them do it. It's fucking hard. It's not a love-making thing where it's you two. There's a crew around you, and there's a director going, "All right, come on, let's go. Give me some more. Give me some action. And this guy's cock stays hard, and this chick's pussy is getting hit with a battering ram, and she's taking it. So I really, believe it or not, I have a tremendous amount of respect for porn actors because what they do is really difficult. And in this fucking phony culture, we judge them and act like they're shitty, and they are by far the biggest grossing movies on the planet. Is porn.
Not gross, not anymore.
Maybe not anymore.
But with fucking free porn on the internet.
No, okay, right, fair enough. With free porn. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were the biggest video sellers. Every piece of new technology, we use it for porn. And again, now, but you go online, you'll find a lot of Superman stuff. You'll find a lot more porn shit online or dirty pictures than you will pictures of Superman or Spider-Man. We all love it. So anyone that does it, I'm not going to judge them on it, and because I've jerked off to it too many times, and it's given me too many hours of entertainment to be anything but nice to them. I like porn chicks. Sometimes they're cunty, and we go after them, and it's fair to go after them because they're being bitchy and shitty.
Yeah, when they're fucking holier than thou, and they think they're better than it's like when you don't realize, what we do. We realize that we're pieces of garbage on stage. Yeah. That's why we get away with what we talk about. But when a porn girl thinks she's actually better, you've sucked dick for a living. Yeah. Sometimes it has to come down to that because they're a little fucking uppity. You know what I mean?
Well, you know who's a good guest? Bailey J is a fun guest, and because Bailey J does not pretend to be Bailey's honest.
She does pretend to be something she's not.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's our worst example ever. Yeah, but I mean, as a person, she doesn't like when you talk to her. She's like, yeah, I got a male mentality with this, but she's very honest and open and talks like that and doesn't take herself too seriously. So people love Bailey J's a transsexual, and this is a really hardcore male demo. And our listeners really like Bailey J. Like, that should be an indicator to everyone out there. And a lot of our listeners do not like transsexual sex. If you're open and you're honest about yourself, people who listen to this show will pretty much like you. Because that's kind of what our listeners are used to, is at least more than a lot of shows. So that's my advice.
I mean, you've done that too. I mean, you talk about your sexual fucking deviance. I mean, most guys, usually I'm from Boston. You fucking faggot. But everybody accepts it for
you sound like me in the mirror.
Yeah, but you're so honest about it. You've made it okay.
Yeah,
and you made it so comfortable for us that some of us have actually fucking watched it.
Yeah.
Some of us have actually fucking jerked off to it. Some of us have actually fucking got addicted to it. I got so mad at your Chip one the other day when you were watching the tranny porn, and you didn't tell us what tranny you were watching.
Oh, I know.
So now I'm trying to fucking figure out what voice it was.
Yeah. Chip was like, "This is a big fucking pecker on that girl." All right, let's see. Let's talk about. Somebody wants to know what Bobby's first thought. Bob in Texas. What's up, buddy?
I gotta tell you, I can never tell my wife or my daughter what I thought the very first time I saw my little girl's head pop out. Bobby was talking about peeking around the corner right when he heard when the baby was starting to actually come out. When I looked at my daughter's head come out, it looked like her eyes and her nose were exposed, and she was looking straight up. And all I could think of was Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker taking the helmet off, because her head was all scrunched up and smushed together, and her nose and eyes, that's all you could see. And if my wife ever knew that I thought that,
dude, I didn't see. Thank God, I didn't see any recognizable features of a face. I just saw the hair. But if I had saw eyeballs and a nose,
oh my God, dude!
Like that cartoon character that always looks over mountains with just half his head holding on with his hands,
with his nose sticking over.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, I always thought that was Ziggy, but that's not his name. It's I forget what it is. I forget what I'm sorry, talking to Mike.
Dude, I was manning the camera when I saw that, and I think in the recording, I wasn't like showing the video, I was like recording the wall when I was looking, but you could hear me say, "Luke, I am your father," like kind of under my breath.
Well, you know what's so funny? That births now, like when I grew up and and before that, you didn't get the record of this. My kid's gonna see the second he came out, and a million photos after that. You just with my fucking phone, I'm right there just taking. I have video of right before he came out and right when he came out. I mean, our kids are going to be able to see all kinds of crazy shit that we never saw. We don't have a history of ourselves. We don't know what the fuck happened. It happened. You don't remember it. Our kids are going to actually go to watch a video and the photo album, all this crazy shit on the computer now because of technology. Technology is crazy.
Well, you wait till they'll figure out a way to teach kids things in the womb with like computer stuff. Well, they'll eventually figure that out. Where the kid won't be able to know much, but the kid will be able to communicate.
Well, I played music to him. I have this thing where you wrap it around the belly, and it has speakers, and you plug it in while he was in the womb. And I played him AC/DC and classical music, and for the whole 9 months that he was in there.
We didn't do a whole lot of that.
Likes rap
like
now.
A microphone that you strapped onto her stomach and like listen to a heartbeat at night and stuff. That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Hearing that little life, man. That little life is awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. The craziest part to me when the kid was in the stomach was watching like a hand push up or a foot roll over, and you see the imprint on the belly and the fucking thing just kind of, it looks like somebody's trying to get out of her stomach.
Yeah.
That fucked me.
It looks like a horror movie.
Yeah, that was fucked up. But, all right, man. Thanks for calling, brother.
Thanks, Bob.
Hey, no problem. Have a good one.
Let's see. What do you think? Okay. Oh, not here to say. No, about my show times. Let's see. How about let's go to the guy Joe in New York. Needs help losing weight.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy?
Joe.
Congrats, Bobby.
What's up, buddy?
Jimmy, I've been working out for like 3 months, and I've kind of plateaued at this point. And I know you lost a ton of weight, so I was curious if you took any supplements or
no,
if you just went to the gym and you're eating right.
That's it. And the plateauing, I was for a long time just doing the elliptical machine. I have a bad right ankle, but it was a part of it was just I didn't want to commit to it, so I would just do the elliptical every day. And you lose a little weight, and then you plateau, and your body gets used to it. So you have to do something different. Switch up the workouts.
Where'd you go to?
Well, that's when I started going regularly, like just myself, and going to this big gym with all these floors on it, and going to every floor and just doing different things. Pull-ups. I would do push-ups, I would do crunches, I would do fucking curls, and I would just use the machines. Sometimes you work the same body part 2 days in a row, which you're not supposed to do. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do free weights. Sometimes just keep mixing it up. But even then, I would get into a routine. So getting trainers has helped a lot because The one advantage to having two is they have more availability. The disadvantage is sometimes they'll work you the same twice in a row, but it doesn't matter. I'm like, my body has no idea what's coming today. So I would suggest doing that. Go online.
You gotta be careful too, though, because like I went to that boxing training with Keith and all them.
Yeah.
And I fucked up my knees because they didn't have me on like, hey, fatso routine. They had me on, these guys were already in shape. I'm working out with Amy and Keith, doing the same shit they're doing, and it fucked up my knees.
Yeah, no, I don't. Keith has been bugging me for a long time to go to that. I don't like to work out with other people.
You could do it now. You could definitely.
My
keep up
cardio's
now.
decent, not amazing. So I have these really weird stuff with my breath, with breathing. But the one who I'm seeing today works me fucking rough. She's brutal. I was like, ugh. So just go, maybe get a trainer. If you got the money and a little bit of disposable income, get a trainer. If not, go online. I found a great ab exercise online. So you go online and find exercises. Hey, stronger ab, better this. And there's fucking 500 videos of everything online.
Right.
So that's what I did, and just keep doing different stuff, dude, and your plateau will break, I think. Just make sure you're eating right, and don't eat shitty at night if you can help it.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Let's go to Joe in New York, who's has had an issue during birth.
Hi. How you doing, boys?
Hello.
What's up, Joe?
So, I got 3 kids. All of them were big, 9'14", 9'8", and 9'6". And
wow.
When the first one was born, she was 9'14".
Jesus.
So I'm in there, and she pops out, and this little tiny Indian doctor. They let me cut the cord and all that. And then she's like, "Oh, it looks like you've torn a little bit." And I fucking look down.
Oh God.
And my wife's pussy looks like it already looks bad anyway, but it's flayed open like a butterfly fucking pork chop. Because
fucking home run, Joe.
My daughter's head split her pussy almost down to her fucking asshole.
Fucking hilarious.
And this woman just starts sewing her back up, and I'm just sitting there weeping, looking at my fucking prized possession get sewn up like a piece of fucking meat.
Yeah, I didn't have that, dude. My kid was 6'9", and she a little tiny bit. You had a fucking basketball come out of your vagina, dude.
You're not fucking lying, and I'm not packing a lot, so it's hard to fill that thing again.
I don't understand why you look, though. Just don't fucking look, man. Once you desensitize yourself to that visual, you're gonna fuck yourself up. You shouldn't have looked. God damn it.
I'll never get that view out of my head, man.
Yeah, fuck that. No, mine came out nice and easy. Like I think she got like a couple stitches. That's it. Nothing ripped. That would suck if you hurt it.
Yeah, this one was flayed wide open.
Oh God.
Thank you very much.
Sorry about your wife's vag.
Wait. TMI.
Chip, what the fuck, Chip?
Too much information. That means
I get it.
Dumb cocksucker.
Shut up, Chip.
Fuck you, piece of shit. What's up for Will Penn? Will. Will Penn. I don't know. Won't it right? Will it right? I should go to break on that one. Go ahead, Will.
What's up, fat chicks?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, Jimmy, were you ever bullied in school? Because there have been a lot of bullying incidents at my school.
Very little. I probably should have been bullied, but I mean, a minor amount, but no. I was, when I was really young, I think I had some weird stuff happen when I was a kid. My childhood's such a fucking vague memory. Boy, something terrible I'm forgetting. But in high school, no, because I was funny. And when you're funny, I made the burnouts laugh, I made the jocks laugh, and nobody wants to be, and that, everyone's ego is very delicate in high school. So the one thing I could do that they couldn't do is I could verbally humiliate them in front of people. And nobody wants to take the chance that you're going to do that you're going to beat them that way. Like, believe me, they would have murdered me. But there was that, like, little give and take, like, I won't humiliate you if you don't fucking totally dominate me physically like an alpha. So I was not bullied that much, but it's only because I was funny.
Good, because for me, I was bullied a lot when I was younger, but then when I was in 9th grade during the summer, I went to Italy, so I pretty much got to say F you because I used to live in Europe. So.
The fuck does that
have
to
that
do
helped
with
a lot.
anything?
Cares you used to
What
live
does
in
that
Europe.
mean? You should have been bullied.
Yeah, what do you mean? They made fun of you because you lived in Europe?
No, because when I was younger, I have a Asperger's syndrome. I'm slightly autistic, but when I was in my dad's company bought a company over in Europe, so whenever I'm in class and some kids are making fun of me, I said, well, here's something you've never done, you asshole. I used to live in Europe.
Oh, you had something? Okay. Well, I mean, look, so you kind of came to the table with an experience they didn't have.
And they went, where?
Yeah. You know, kids today.
Yeah,
Well, let me ask you.
They do the polio.
Knowing you have Asperger's, how does that affect, because Asperger's is a personality thing, right? Like, how does that affect you? What do you do that quote unquote normal people don't do that you go, oh fuck, this is my Asperger's?
Because it's I can't really read like social, like facial expressions and things like that, but one of the cool things it does help me is that I have a lot of support, like my dad's bosses. They've helped me a lot. They've even have sent a group of my good friends to camp.
Okay.
For kids with Asperger's.
Do you now, having Asperger's, do you feel emotions? Like, I'm not, since you don't know how other people feel them, do you feel emotions, or do you just understand how emotions are supposed to look when you feel them?
I feel emotion.
You do, okay. So you get sad and you get happy at the same shit most people do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But it's hard for you to express, or do you say brutal, blunt things?
No.
Okay. I think Kenny's a little Asperger. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, too. So how's the show selling? Not good! All right. I understand you had to give me the information, but could you...
No, my mom's here. She's actually, she hates the show, but I love it.
Why does your mom hate the show?
I don't hate the show.
Hi, how are you, miss? Oh, so Asperger's makes your boy lie. I see. He's a dishonest young man. Now, how old are you, sir?
I'm 17.
Okay. Now, let me ask the mom, because you see what it's like. His Asperger's, how does it affect, like, him what exactly is it that lets you know he has Asperger's?
Well, he's very intelligent and really normal, but socially he doesn't express himself the same way.
How is he different from... Do you have any other kids?
I have 3.
Oh, okay, so how does he express himself differently than another kid?
Emotionally, he's a little more introverted.
Okay.
And sometimes maybe, doesn't pick up on cues from other people. And it's much harder, to make friends and interact a lot. He interacts better with older people.
So he's not good at picking up on subtle social cues?
Exactly.
Like if you were out with him and say there was a couple at the table and the husband was Jewish, and he might be, but let's just say something like that. And your son, are you guys Jewish?
No.
Okay. So say your son was saying something like, yeah, I saw this movie on Jews, and then you're like, well, like you're trying to get him away from it because this lady's husband is Jewish. He wouldn't pick up on that and he'd continue.
Okay, he would never make that joke because he's very accepting. But yes,
I don't mean that joke, Miss. It's just an example.
But it could be that kind of thing, yes.
Yes.
Well, it's funny when you say that, though, because Aunt is a huge fan of Nazism.
Wait.
There you go.
When he was little, he got into thinking of asking what color people were all the time.
Oh, really? Good for him.
Are you guys lying in bed together?
Yeah, this is a weird mother-son Asperger's call.
Yeah, what the hell?
No, because you know who has Asperger's? Voss.
Does he?
Oh, my God. That Voss is the worst. Like, you'll say something, and he's like, what? And, like, Bonnie has, like, kicked him under the table, and he said things like, why are you kicking me? Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.
Well, actually, I had surgery when I was in 8th grade, so and they had to put a cadaver bone in my foot, so whenever...
A cadaver bone in your foot? Why?
Pissing me off, I always said the dead people are trying to communicate, try to feel like kicking them in the ass.
Is she tickling you right now?
They're having fun. They're a good mom and son team. All right, thank you guys for the call very much.
Bye, then.
All right, thank you.
You fat bitch.
All right. Hey, what? That's nice language. Hey, you got Asperger's. What does that mean? Your butt likes burgers? I couldn't think of nothing.
See ya.
Bye, guys. We should probably take a break or something because I want to finish my oatmeal and I got to take a tinkle.